Greetings and welcome to this training video about how to use the payment element in forms for collecting donations. So let's jump into my screen right here, and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing we have to do is head over to Sites, and then under Forms and Builder we are going to create a new form from scratch. So once the form loads up, I'm going to call this the donation form, and the first and most important thing that I'm going to add is the payment icon right here under integration. So we are going to drag that right here. I'm going to get rid of last name and the phone number for now. We would just need the email, their name and the payment thing. Now I'm going to click on the payment field right here, and you can see that this is in test mode. So if you want to do testing, you can keep this here. But if you want to turn that live, you can do so. So just make sure before you're launching this, it is definitely turned on to live. Then under the label, this is where we can customize what it says here. So what we can say here is donate for, and then you can insert the cause here, so you can also custom value this if you want, but feel free to add in the cost for what the person is donating for. And then for the short label, you can say your contribution will help us save. And then, of course, you can add in the details here just so the person who is donating can see what is the cause I'm donating for, and what are the details. For the payment fields, we have to turn off the suggested amount option. If you want to take a specific amount, that's fine. But usually for donations, it's usually like an open thing. So any person can donate however much they want. So I'm going to turn that off for now. So that will allow them to input any kind of amount that they want or they feel to donate. And then under the placeholder, I'm going to say enter your card details here. As you can see, this is how it will appear like. And under the placeholder, you can choose to hide this if you want. For now, I'm just going to allow that. And this is exactly how it will look like. You can take this off if you want, but usually you should definitely have a terms and conditions right here. For the button, I'm going to rename it to say donate now. So now we are asking for their first name. Let me just make that required. The email, and then we have the payment thing where we are taking their details. They will enter in the amount and then put in their details and then hit on donate, and it will deduct that amount from their card. I'm going to hit save, and we are going to build a very basic automation where we are going to thank the person who just donated. And then also send an internal notification to the team or the admin of the school high-level account. So they are aware that a new donation has come in and they can keep track of that. So let's head over to automations, and I'm going to create a new workflow from scratch. I'm going to call this the donation automation. And the first thing we add is, of course, the trigger. So let's click here and choose the form event. And under the filters, I'm going to choose my form, which is the donation form, of course. I will save the trigger right here. Then the first action we will add is the email action. So let's choose that right here. You can send it from the location name and the location email. So let me just choose that right now. And then you can add in the subject. I just use ChatGPT to copy it. Of course, you can add in your content, so you can thank them for their support in the subject and then add in a message below. And once you are satisfied with it, just hit save action. And this is the email that will go out to the person donating. Once they fill out the form and make the donation, then I'm going to add in a notification for the team. So I will send an internal notification to the team that a new donation has come in. You can choose to do SMS, email or notification. I prefer email, so I'm going to choose that. And then again, I will send it from location name and location email. I can send it to all the users, and I can say here a new donation has just come in from, and then we can add in the user's name from here. And then below that, you can also add in a message. And if you want to add some further details like the email, you can add that so that goes out to your team as well. And then you can hit save action. Now, this automation is good to go in itself. You can hit publish and hit save and you're good to go. But if you want to add in some more things just to give you some ideas, what you can do is add in a Sheets element. This allows you to do is add this entry with the person's name and the email into your donation Google Sheets if you're tracking it that way. And you can easily do that by clicking on the Create Spreadsheet row. But again, it depends on the kind of workflow that you're using. You can choose to add in more events if you feel like. For now, I'm happy with this. So I'm going to hit Publish and hit Save. So that was all about it. We have the process completed. All you have to do now is send that form link to somebody who wants to make donations, or maybe embed that into a funnel, or a website that you have. And once somebody pays that, they will receive an email. Your team will be notified and you will be able to keep a track of these donations. I hope you like this video. Thanks for listening to this video about how to use the payment element in forms for collecting donations. For more videos like this, or to make a request for additional training videos, please go to the main menu and add a comment or ticket.